So Farmhouse people, if there's any of you left watching on my channel, if you haven't already unsubscribed from the several times that I have thrown you under a bus. Hi guys, it's Nick. Welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to be doing a buy this, not that for Zara Home. So I did a video back in December about buy this, not that from Ikea, and you guys loved it. And I promised that I would make it a series, and then I didn't. And so now here I am doing it again, but this time I'm gonna be doing it for Zara Home and their spring 2021 collection. First, let's talk about Zara Home a little bit. I actually think of Zara as being one of the sort of fast fashion retailers. I generally consider it to be not always the super highest quality and built to last. And so I was really skeptical with their home collection because I thought this is just gonna be a bunch of cheap materials made of, particle board and MDF and whatever, and it was just gonna kind of disintegrate within 5 minutes. And it kind of looked a little bit pricey for that. So I was a little bit kind of concerned that it was gonna be crap, to be honest with you. But then I really started digging in and looking at some of the materials, which we'll go through today. And I'm really pleasantly surprised at the materials that they're using. And also, if you don't have a Zara Home near you, pretty sure they offer online shipping. I don't know what they do here in Canada, in the US, and all over Europe, so you definitely have that. I'm gonna link everything in the description with timestamps. Let's get started. Okay, first item, let's take a look. Okay, oh, this is, okay, this is a rough start. I'm not gonna lie to you. This is crocheted pillows. Oh, they have a couple of different options. They've kind of got this sort of burnt orange color. Okay, so, and then this crocheted pillow, there's a lot of colors happening here. This one's got teal, it's got mustard, it's got that kind of rusty sort of colored. Looks like there's tassels. We've got, I say let's add texture, but sometimes it's taking it too far. There's a lot of textures in that pillow. We should rein it in, Zara, because I think this one's a miss for me, in case this wasn't obvious by now. I just think, I'm not into the granny chic, y'all. Like, I'm just not, I don't really love the granny chic. You know me, I favor things being quite minimal. That's just my style. Now, some of it might work for you guys. I think the second pillow, this sort of crocheted orange pillow, might be more likely to work for you if you're into that style. I just think there's a lot of textures going on, a lot of colors. It just looks a little bit busy. And again, I really don't like the little pom-poms. That's a miss. Let's go on to some other items. Okay, second item I want to talk about is this Terracotta Plate. So now this is definitely something I could get behind. This is a lot more my own personal taste. I love that it's got, it says terracotta, but it's sort of got this whitewash, it looks like, on it. It's really beautiful. It's just a really simple plate. It kind of got, is it a plate? It's really more of a bowl, to be honest. It's got lots of different cracks and nooks and crannies, a lot of character. I will say this about Zara Home. So I'm gonna feature some ceramics in this video that are coming from Zara Home because I think they've done a really, really great job, especially for a mass market retailer. But this is generally a type of item that if you can find it from like someone who's local, a local artist, by all means, go for it if you have the budget. Then I think that was a really great option. But I think if you are going for like a mass market retailer and you maybe don't have, because let's be honest, the handmade ceramics that are coming from an artisan are going to be a lot more expensive. And the reality is some people just don't have the budget for it. And this, I think, is quite a good price for something that is really beautiful. Okay, next up, we've got this woven raffia basket. This is really cool. I really love this. It's got this gorgeous texture, really gorgeous color. I think if you are into warm neutrals, if you're into lots and lots of texture, if you're into that look, which I am right now, then Zara Home is like really nailing it because that's what their collection is full of for this season. You have this natural material, loads of texture, but it's still playing into this really warm, cozy, neutral vibe. So you've got lots of kind of taupes and beiges and creams and all that is coming together, and you can see that really in this basket. So this for me is a hit. I think this is a buy this. I think this is a nice item. Okay, next on my list is this teak and leather doorstop. I really love this. I think this is interesting. I mean, I love the basket, like I just mentioned. I think it's really cool. There's a lot of places you can get nice baskets though, but this is really, really interesting. And again, kind of like I said at the beginning with Zara Home being surprising, this is 100% teak with leather. So I thought Zara would sort of go cheaper. I thought they would kind of go the cheap and cheerful route, but this is actually like a real 100% teak wood. Again, you're dealing with these warm woods, this rich, gorgeous leather. So if you love this kind of warm, neutral vibe, I think this doorstop is a really great option, as are a lot of the pieces that are coming from Zara Home right now. Okay, next up on my buy this is this beautiful ash stool. I love this stool. And again, this is a really good example of material that I'm surprised that Zara used. I feel like they're playing in the same space as H&M Home and as like a West Elm. They're all sort of in that category. Yeah, so they're not trying to compete with Restoration Hardware or Crate and Barrel. I think those brands are gonna be quite a bit more expensive. But honestly, for 100% real ash wood stool, I think they're kind of in that category, which is surprising to me from Zara Home. I think it's really cool. It's really simple, organic shapes, really this beautiful, nice warm wood. I really love this stool. I love the shape of the seat. I think it's got a nice little curve, looks quite comfortable as a real wood stool can be. Okay, next up on my list, this is a not that for me, and that is this vegetable stoneware. This is, cottagecore is here. It is infiltrating aspects of our lives that I don't think they should. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't love this look. It feels like something that you can find at a dollar store in a lot of ways. It just doesn't feel very rich. It doesn't look very chic. It doesn't look interesting to me. And it's kind of got like a country farmhousey vibe that I don't like. I don't think you need to put vegetables on your mugs. They're just not my own personal taste. You know, if you're really into sort of a country cottage farmy sort of thing, this is as chic as it's gonna get, but I don't particularly like it. So I am going to say a not buy. Sorry. Not sorry. Okay, next up on my list of buy this from Zara Home is this beautiful teak and rattan armchair. I love the, again, I love the teak. I think it's really beautiful. It's just really looking like this would be beautiful in a Japandi space. I know a lot of you really loved my Japandi video. A lot of you comment on other videos saying that you're really into Japandi right now. I am too. I just think it's got these beautiful lines that remind me very much of a Scandinavian feel, but there's like a depth here and there's just a warmth. But again, I just think it's really beautiful. I love this photo. I just love everything about this. I just love this tone on tone neutral look. I love the caning. If you saw, I'm pretty sure I mentioned this in one of my trend videos, caning is super, super popular right now. And you can really see it in something like this chair. You can really see why. I just think it's a really beautiful, shapely chair. It's got a really gorgeous, the wood has so much character to it, which I think is interesting, and just beautiful job with the caning. I just really, really love this chair. And a similar sort of sister chair is this rattan and wood folding chair. So this is really gorgeous because, you know, it folds pretty much almost flat. This is like a really good occasional chair that you could bring out. It would a great kind of sister chair to the one we just talked about, so you can kind of bring it out kind of on an as needed sort of basis because it's folding. Just really cute. And again, you've got real teak and you've got this beautiful caning, really beautiful chair as well. Okay, next up on my buy list is this gorgeous, amazing stoneware set. I love, 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 love the texture. I love the color. It's real gorgeous stoneware. So again, it's like they're really putting out a quality product. It's not something that looks really sort of cheaply manufactured. It looks like something that's really gorgeous. There's intention behind it, which I love. I love this tone on tone of these different neutral tones. Can I just say, like, can we talk about like this tone on tone sort of rustic vibe, this Japandi sort of vibe that you see me talk about a lot, and a lot of people are really talking about right now for good reason, because it's beautiful. This is the direction that I hope Farmhouse goes in. So Farmhouse people, if there's any of you left watching on my channel, if you haven't already unsubscribed from the several times that I have thrown you under a bus, if you're still here, then this is the like authentic way that I think you can do a more rustic style that I know you want, right? Like I know you want that sort of really lived in, cozy, homey, sort of rustic vibe, and that's what you love about Farmhouse, and that's great. But don't do the Ray Dunn farmhousey signs. This is a farmhouse, like manufactured, fake, distressed look in the suburbs thing that I have frequently mentioned on my channel that I am particularly not a big fan of. Okay, let's now choose a not that for fun. Remember where I talked about cheesy? So these look like they've got some grape leaves or some vegetables embossed all on the side of this earthenware. Points for quality. It looks like it's a pretty good quality item. I just really don't love this really detailed pattern that they have here. It just looks a little bit old-fashioned to me. It doesn't look particularly chic. It's a little bit of a country look, which I particularly don't go for. Maybe you might like this. So let's keep going with tableware. I really love this porcelain tableware from Zara Home. It's in this beautiful sage green color, which I'm really loving right now. I think me and everybody else. It's kind of got this gorgeous sort of brown trim. It's just a really beautiful set. It's got quite a bit of character to it, so it's interesting pieces, but it doesn't look really overworked and overdone. It's got this really beautiful sort of desaturated color to it. I just think it's really gorgeous in this really lovely green, really beautiful set that honestly, like I'm thinking about getting. Okay, next up on the buy this from Zara Home list that I want you to take a look at is just any of the like tablecloths that they have. They have a lot of really beautiful linen tablecloths. I wanted to focus on this one right here because I think it's really, really particularly gorgeous. Again, this is 100% linen tablecloth. I love this color. I love these sort of, look, you got the stoneware that we just talked about, which I think is really beautiful. You got this sort of rust orange and sort of these wood tones. It just feels really warm and comfortable. And again, is this rustic? Yeah, I guess you could say it's a little bit rustic, and I'm not a rustic person. Yeah, to me, it's, you know, there's an elegance to this that's missing from the cheesy farmhousey crap that we've talked about on this channel, and I think that's what kind of separates it and makes this really interesting. So I'm really, really loving this tablecloth. Just this whole look and everything from Zara Home, I think is just a really beautiful thing they have going on. Okay, so next on this list, I want to talk about this ceramic vase. Some people in the comments have really said a lot of things about how I say the word vase. Anyway, yeah, I think it's really cool. I think it's like a really interesting texture. There's just a lot of texture, a lot of character to these pieces. There's a lot of different ones at Zara Home. So yes, we will focus on this one, but there's a lot of different ones that are on there. Definitely worth exploring on the website. They are beautiful. They have sort of a lot of texture to them, a lot of character, and I really, really love the shape. Okay, and then another beautiful, wonderful, amazing, gorgeous item from Zara Home is these measuring cup set. I don't know if I've mentioned to you guys, but one of my favorite color combos is like a medium tone brown and gold. I just love brown and gold together. I just think it looks really rich, really kind of luxurious. I just think it looks just really warm. I just love brown and gold together. The only downside to these, I'm gonna warn you, is that it's 100% acacia wood, which is great from like a quality perspective. It's gorgeous, it's made of real wood, which is awesome. They're not dishwasher safe. Don't make the mistake that I did. I bought something that was acacia wood, threw it in the which is stupid. Why would I put it in the dishwasher? Anyway, I did, and it fades within like minutes. So don't put these in the dishwasher, which is a big downside, but I can't argue these are really beautiful, gorgeous measuring cups. So that's it for me for today, guys. I'm gonna link to my video for what to buy at H&M Home, because I did that just a few weeks ago, and I think you might find it interesting. If you really love Zara Home, I think you really like H&M Home as well, and I will link to that video, and you can check it out. I'll see you all in the next video. Thanks, bye.